Hi guys, I am back. I have been away forever and I'm particularly rubbish at doing these videos. So yesterday I had my Orbera balloon removed and I thought in all of my wisdom to get it and bring it home. Because I wanted to know, one, what it looked like, and two, how big it was, and yeah, I wanted to know what it was. So, hang on, I need a hair elastic. I'm putting my hair up. This looks like a very serious job. So, I've had the balloon in for 6 months, and I think that there's some pros and some cons to having this balloon. Pros are I lost a bunch of weight. Not as much weight as I wanted to lose, but I did lose a bunch of weight. Cons, you burp and fart like God only know. Like I just, had no idea that it was humanly possible to actually expel that much air from my body without even... I could tell you some stories, but I won't. So, yes, one of the cons was obviously... Oh, God, that smells... was farting copious amounts, really when you didn't want to, especially when you're at work or somewhere where you just, basically farting is just not a good thing to do regardless. So yeah, I didn't really like doing that. Cons are, after a while, you end up eating what you used to be able to eat and you had a balloon in there. So I believe that I've stretched my stomachs to a certain extent, which I didn't even think about when I got the balloon put in, because of course as soon as it went in, I didn't want to eat, and I was so happy that I wasn't hungry anymore, and I was just ecstatic to eat this much food and be like, oh God, I'm so full. But as time went on, I'm just going to move you because I don't think it's a very flattering angle. I want to look a bit thinner. I'll put you down there because I was going to fill up this balloon with some water. Maybe I could move because I actually have an idea. No, I won't. I'll keep you here. Anyway, so I digress. So I loved that I could fill up fill up on food by literally having, this much food. And then as time's gone on, I've been able to eat obviously a normal amount of food again. And so yesterday I had my balloon taken out, and I'm so aware that I need to remember to only eat the food that I was eating when I had the balloon in. So I'm going to put you just down here on my bench again, and get out this balloon. Or are you going to fall over? No. So here is balloon. Whew. Okay, so this is the balloon. And it doesn't smell very nice. I don't advise doing this. It has Apollo written on it. Obviously, I've been to the moon, and it looks like a boob. Very. Whew. Okay, so what I've done is, I've got to wash my hands. Sorry, it smells so bad. It's been in my stomach for 6 months, so it's not surprising. I hope I'm not making people feel sick. I do apologise, but I just had to know how big it was. So I have gone and got my bicycle pump. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh no, I'll stick it between my legs. Right, operation fill up the balloon. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. No, it's not really going. Oh, come on, do it for me, do it for me. Oh, here we go. Oh God, it smells so bad. Oh, look at that. Oh God, it's like a little pumpkin or something. Hang on a minute. Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming I don't really want to fill it up much more than that. That's quite large, isn't it? I mean, that was sitting in here. But you see, why don't they fill it with air? Oh, because you could probably die or something. Because when it's full of air, it's probably quite light. Well, it is light, but this was full of liquid. Blue liquid, which is why this is probably bluey, greeny colour. But wow, that is really quite big. I'm just going to give that a bit of a wash again because it's It's really nasty. Really nasty. Okay, so here we are, people. This is what it actually looks like. Well, this is what mine looked like. I don't know what yours look like. And I think that the reason why this is a bluey green colour is because they filled my balloon with blue saline liquid. Because if it pops, then you know that it's popped, because the liquid that, when you go to the toilet, whether it's number 2s or number 1s, is either going to be green or blue liquid. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up because, you know, I just wanted to catch up with you all, if there's any you alls to catch up with, and fill you in on the end of my journey. So I lost 10 kilos all up, which, oh God, I don't know how much that, oh, don't you see, here we go again, because there's people in America that are going to be like, well, how much is 10 kilos? I don't know how much 10 kilos is. I'm going to have to get out another phone and Google it, because I do not know. So I'm now Googling what 10 kilos is so that everybody's in the loop. And I mean, you know, I do feel good for losing 10 kilos. I wish that I'd lost more. I'm obviously horribly disappointed that I didn't lose more, because the other thing is that, oh God, are you kidding me? I'm going to have to go and get a laptop. Oh, I'm doing that thing where I shouldn't be chatting and I should just be, oh, and now I'm trying to find my laptop so that I can tell you how much 10 kilos is, but I don't know where my laptop, oh, here's my laptop, okay. I'm zooming around my house so that I can Google 10 kilos. Yes, so I wish I'd lost more than 10 kilos. It cost me a lot of money to do this, whereas if you're in America, you probably get it on your health system or your healthcare program, or if you're in England, you might get it on the national health. But here in New Zealand, you don't get any help. So I had to pay for it all myself, and was it worth it for 10 kilos? I can't really answer that at the moment, only because I'm still burping, not good. Because I'm worried that I'm going to put it all back on again, because now that there's a massive, great big hole in my stomach, because I believe that I stretched my stomach, I don't... Sorry that I'm being a bit disjointed. I'm trying to Google how much 10 kilos is in pounds, and of course my internet won't work. I'm sure you don't want to just look at my face. Sorry. So yeah, I'm worried that I'm going to put on the weight, and I don't really want to put on the weight, because of course that the whole point of doing this was that I was going to lose the weight and keep off the weight. So now I've decided to do another sort of diety thing, which is basically all meat, no carbs, and some salad. I can, you know what, if I remember to do more videos, I will carry on my journey, but on the new diet thingy. Oh, here we go. So 10 kilos is 22 pounds, 22.04 pounds. That doesn't sound like very much. US tons. No, I didn't lose it. Oops. I nearly snotted out my nose then. I didn't lose any tons. No, I didn't. So yeah, 22 pounds. And measurements wise, I suppose I could do my measurements. Oh, there's no point really. I didn't lose that much. I mean, I suppose I could show you the bod. Oh God. Do you want, oh, hang on a minute. I'll stand you over here. I've got my jeans on. My jeans have got nice and baggy. I mean, I suppose it looks a bit better. I don't know. And it's winter here, so you can't, at the beginning of the videos, you know, I've still got my flappy hoodackies, my flappy arm bits. Oh, I don't know. I mean, what can you do? Well, what you can do is just not flip and eat. If you don't eat, you don't get fat. I suppose that's the bottom line, isn't it, really? But I'm going to carry on trying to lose weight, and I will I'll let you know about my new diet if anybody's interested. And, you know, subscribe and like. Not that there's much point because I never do any videos. And yes, I might speak to you soon. I do love it when people make comments and ask me questions because, you know, suddenly you feel connected to something. And I think if anybody was going to do this process, I think that, you know, you need somebody to make you accountable. And I think there was another girl on here who was videoing every week and she had lots of followers. And so people were keeping her on the program and making her keep with it. And I didn't really do that. I tried to do that. I started off by doing a video, but then I don't think I've got my settings set up so that I even get your comments and messages, because I made like a fake name because I didn't want people to know my name and all that sort of stuff. Complicated. But anyway, look, it's been a joy and a dream. I lost 22 pounds, which is 10 kilos, better than nothing. If you'd asked me if I was going to do it again, I probably wouldn't because it's very expensive just for 10 kilos. And really you only need the balloon in your stomach for a month because you don't lose any weight after that. But then maybe you do if you're a better human than I am. So good luck. May the force be with you. If you ever need any help or support or questions or anything, just flick them to me and I will answer them. And I hope you've enjoyed the videos. All right, take care, mate. See you. Bye.